Haven't been home in a minute. You could've called, said why you had to dip out, but you didn't. When I get stoned, I'm reminiscing. Wish that I could tell you, even though I hate you, I miss it. And I don't need to ask you where you've been. I'm older now. And I can tell you're drinking like a fish, and you're gonna drown. Man of the house or the man in the sky, I'm dizzy, I keep falling for the wrong guy. Man up, I wanted to see you try, but I'm not surprised. Eye on the prize, you can call me bullseye. We talked on the phone, but we didn't. You never did say sorry, but I always hoped that you meant it. And I was a kid, picked all the pieces, ended up with stained glass and a portrait of Jesus. And I don't need to ask you where you've been. I'm older now. And I can tell you weren't cut out for this and couldn't figure it out. Man of the house or the man in the sky, I'm dizzy, I keep falling for the wrong guy. Man up, I wanted to see you try, but I'm not surprised. Eye on the prize, you can call me bullseye.
Did I already guess your Michael sign? Your zodiac sign, Michael? I haven't? Okay.
No, you have not.
You kind of are a wild card. I feel like you could be like an Aquarius or a Sagittarius.
What makes you think I'm either?
I don't know. Aquariuses just have vibes. They have like a free thinker vibe. Like usually like I feel like I could talk to you about space.
I'm an Aquarius. You nailed it.
Yes! It's my favorite game and I tend to be like good at it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Thank you.
How often do you write?
I mean, I'm like constantly sort of writing. I write little ideas when I'm like driving and in the shower or stuff like that. But probably like once or twice a week. But sometimes I go through little burnouts where I don't. And if it's not just happening naturally, then I just like give myself a break because I don't like to force it. I don't subscribe to the whole like write a song a day or like write a song a week because it's just like I end up with a bunch of songs that don't mean anything to me. So I just like, if it's not happening naturally and I don't feel inspired by it, then I just like won't until I do again.
up and say I've never looked so old. That I look nice, and in my eyes you can't help but see my soul. I can't stay here, but I'll never love it more. It's just a few more stops at the corner store. Baby, kick your shoes off at my front door. I hope you visit me when I'm in New York. Well, I just cried, singing while the band plays a song about you. And I froze up because I thought I saw you walking 10th Avenue. I can't stay here, but I'll never love it more. It's just a few more stops at the corner store. Baby, kick your shoes off at my front door. I hope you visit me when I'm in New York. Yeah. I'm dancing free. You look at me and say you've never loved me more. We're good at being young, it's such a chore. We're no good at growing up, it's such a bore.
I've kind of reverted back to writing by myself. There was a time where I was liking writing with other people, but it got a little bit like overwhelming sometimes writing for myself. When I write for other people, I love sharing ideas. And sometimes I'll bring someone into a session with an idea that I already have, but I'll consciously choose to bring someone in because I sometimes find it difficult to like channel or like go to the place that you have to go to when there's like people trying to like talk through the concept or like make it make sense. Sometimes you just have to channel. So I think I prefer to write by myself and then bring it into my collaborator and we just like work it out together. I've changed so much throughout the years that I honestly can't even say that I've always had a vision of what it should sound like because it's always just been kind of like based on my influences at the time, what I'm loving at the time, and I just pull those in. But like the through line, the common thread of all of the projects that I've made that have had totally different sonic vibes has been the songwriting and just like it being song-based. So I think, yeah, it all just comes down to like writing a song that I'm proud of that feels accurate to me at the time and like what I feel like is missing from the world or like what I want to hear in the world. And right now that's like Michelle Branch, big choruses and like just kind of big vocal, big production. Yeah, whatever I'm into at the moment. So yeah, the sound is kind of constantly changing, but I'm hoping that there's like a cohesion in like my songwriting.
Wrap me in bruises and drown me in you. Waking up early to wait on the moon. Gotta know that I'm coming, I'll be home soon. When you see the glow, when you know, you know. You're so excited and I'm petrified. If you are the morning and I am the night, and you call me your baby and turn off the lights, and it feels like home if you say so. I would do anything to feel like you do, yeah, and you make it look easy. Show me everything, gotta learn from you. How do you know how to love me? Come pick me up and we'll talk it all out. It's hard to explain what I'm crying about, so you ask if it's alright if you stick around. And I know you know, I really hope so. I would do anything to feel like you do, yeah, and you make it look easy. Show me everything, gotta learn from you. How do you know how to love me? You know everything that I'm going through. How do you know how to love me? Feels like I'm hard to love, but I'm not to you. How do you know how to love me? Wrap me in roses and drown me in you, trying to see what you see in the moon. Wrap me in roses and drown me in you, trying to see